Hi, if you're seeing this message today, I don't believe it's a coincidence. Happy full moon, by the way. Spirit sent me your way because there's something here that needs to be communicated with you today. And so, if you're feeling drawn to me, I encourage you and urge you to join my soul family here. Yeah, would love to connect with you guys as I'm calling my soul family in. You may be as well, and maybe that's why you're seeing me. Maybe we are meant to cross paths and connect. But anyway, let's get into this message. What I was seeing in my third eye as I was tapping into your energy, I was seeing the sun, and this is making me think of life growing. There is something in your life. Sorry, I hope that truck isn't disrupting my audio too much. Okay, there is something in your life that's growing, okay? I feel it 111 as I say that. So there's something about growing new life in your life. There's some type of seed that you planted, some type of intention that you set. And I feel like that intention, that seed, it's starting to grow in your life. And I feel like you're going to start seeing signs of that very soon. Okay, this message may even be to tell you that specifically, that soon you're going to be seeing some type of growth. Yeah, growth in a certain area of your life. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, this has a lot to do with your voice. I feel like a lot of you guys were maybe shy as children, or there's this energy of maybe not being able to communicate as freely as we would like to in childhood. There's something here about fearing our own voice, our own needs. There's kind of this energy of maybe growing up in environments that didn't tend to our needs and maybe didn't encourage our self-expression. Okay? It could be that we were often told to be quiet or to just not share whatever we felt called to share. And I feel like this is something that's definitely changing in your life. So I feel like you're going to start noticing that your communication with other people, it feels more genuine. Okay? You're going to be expressing yourself in a more genuine way. And I feel like this isn't just in communication with other people, but for those of you that are writers, in your writing, for those of you that are singers, in your singing, for whatever it is that you do, because I'm getting a very expressive energy here. In whichever way you express yourself, I feel like there is growth happening here and there is change and evolution. And I feel like it's been a long time coming. I feel like for a lot of you, your communication or expressing your way in the way that you've wanted to throughout your life, I think that has been something that has been slow. It's felt like a slow process. And I just feel like it's speeding up now. It's speeding up. And I think, okay, interesting. So Spirit's now bringing up voice frequency and the vibration that you emit when you speak in a manner that's aligned with your higher self, with your highest truth, with your highest timeline. There's something here about that vibration that you emit out. I don't even think, this is not something conscious at all, okay? But the vibration you emit out through your vocal cords when you, 411 as I say this, as you sit in your authenticity, it's like it's going out into the world and just bringing in genuine connections, genuine communication, genuine understanding, people that vibrate at your level, okay? I feel like there's this sense of feeling very misunderstood with whoever I'm speaking to. I feel like you would try to explain things to people, and this could, again, go back to your childhood, because I feel like a lot of you guys have done a lot of inner child healing, and I think that this is where this authenticity is coming from. It's coming from your inner child finally feeling safe to express. However, I feel like maybe when you were growing up, there's this sense of trying to explain our feelings, our thoughts to other people, and it just not computing with the people that we were around. It just didn't feel like it was meshing. And I feel like this was a very important part of a certain lesson that you were learning. And it's like this lifelong lesson up until now that we've been trying to master and learn around our communication, our self-expression, and our authenticity. And so I feel like maybe in the last few years, many of you have been kind of testing the waters or testing the boundaries with how you communicate with other people, or which 555, as I'm saying this, or in the way that we show up and present ourselves in our relationships or just with the world, right? And it's this energy of testing the boundaries. It's a bit of this rebellious energy I'm feeling. And it's almost like as we're testing these boundaries, we start to repel the people, the environments, just the situations that are repeating this pattern from maybe childhood, where it's like we're falling on deaf ears. I hope I think that's the right saying, right? Like we're expressing ourselves and we're trying to have these genuine, intricate, deep conversations with people, and it's like it's falling on deaf ears. We just feel like aliens in every room that we step into. That's the energy I'm feeling. But I feel like that's really shifting for you. And I feel like as you've stepped into that rebellious energy over the last few years and really tested the boundaries within your inner circles or just the people around you, like I said, I feel like it's created this domino effect where it's starting to repel what isn't supportive of you and this voice that you're stepping in, 7-Eleven as I say this. And it's like you're starting to attract those that will hear, because there's this energy of really wanting deeper connections and wanting to have deeper conversations, okay? Like, it's like we're so over the surface level small talk or just the boring, mundane conversations that we've been having. It's like, I feel like you're ready. Birds are chirping as confirmation. I feel like you're ready to learn from other people in a deeper way. And I feel like that's because you've learned a lot about yourself. You've learned a lot about the universe. You've learned a lot about reality over the last few years. And I feel like now you're looking to attract people that can understand what it is that you're trying to express. Interesting. Wow. What an interesting message. I hope that that's resonating with you. Okay, let's pull some cards and see where we want to go with this. There's something really important about your voice. I want to let you know that. And it's almost like some of you guys may be experiencing some type of disturbance, is what I'm hearing, with your voice or your throat. There may be like aches that come and go. There may be this itchy feeling that you feel. Your throat just feeling tired. I know that's a weird thing to say, but your throat feeling like this tiredness. Random coughing that like doesn't have anything to do with like, you know, anything explainable. Voice cracks. Okay. Many of you may be feeling like you're going through puberty again. There's something here going on with the voice. And I've been getting this message for a bit now where I feel like a lot of people that are part of my collective, they're going through this massive voice activation. They're attuning to this angelic frequency. And what I mean by that is that they are starting to speak truth. They are no longer holding back. They are maybe like, it could be even you're channeling information to other people. You're having conversations and it's just like this energy flowing through you that you don't even know how to explain. There's something here about activations, okay? Very relevant right now. And so if you're experiencing symptoms specifically in that throat area, it's because of this. Okay, there's a whole lot of stuff going on with that throat chakra, with your vocal cords. Like, wow, itchy nose. When my nose itches, I know that spirit confirming what I'm saying. Okay. Spirit, what does the person watching this? What do the people watching this? What do you want to tell them? What else do we need to share today? Please and thank you. Okay, and they're bringing up the full moon happening right now. I mean, Leo is a very expressive sign, right? Leo's a very, in its higher vibration, a very confident sign. And I feel like we're learning maybe to be confident without being overbearing, or just learning to step into our confidence as a whole and not shy away, hide away. You know, I knew this was going to come out. Oh, I was literally thinking to myself, watch it be the air card. Yeah. Air, the air element is all about communication, guys. It's all about the way that we communicate. Thank you for that confirmation, Spirit. This is all about the way that we communicate. And I feel like this full moon is really allowing you to release fears around the way that you communicate in every way, shape, and form. So that can be within your partnerships with, like I said, within inner circles. It's like no longer holding back. It's like, this is what I believe. This is what I feel. Like, it's not even coming from me necessarily. I feel like there's a higher power being that's wanting to communicate through me. Okay. And so I feel like there's this big release happening in that throat area. Because I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you have some type of important message that you need to share. And it's like, I feel like Spirit's going to be using you as a channel to bring certain things into the world. Okay, that's going to be different for a lot of you. But there's this energy of channeling higher information down into the earth, down to this 3D reality. Okay? Some of you guys may also be exploring clairaudience, or may have some type of expansion happening in your clairaudience gifts where maybe you're hearing spirit more clearly, you're hearing the divine more clearly. Okay, and this all has to do with this flow influx of energy communication that I'm feeling for you. And so what I want to say is, if in and around this full moon, you're really feeling called to, or I wanted to say, if you're finding yourself in situations where you really need to speak up, put your foot down, express yourself in an authentic way, that's important, okay? I feel like there's some type of activation that's going to be happening as you do this, okay? And I also want to say that this message is timeless. And so if you are watching this and it's not, the full moon in Leo, that's fine. That energy is still relevant for you, okay? So, yeah, Mercury on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I was seeing Mercury in my mind's eye. This is all about communication, the way that we are presenting and communicating with the world. Is it authentic? Is it authentic? Is it aligned with who we're stepping in as? Okay? A lot about communication here. Some of you guys, it's like you're being called to start communicating with the world more in whatever way that applies to you. You'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, like I said, some of you guys may be writers. Some of you guys may be painters, singers, dancers, business owners, whatever it is. There's this need to communicate with the world directly. Yes. On the bottom of the deck, yes. There's a need to communicate with the world more directly is what I'm hearing. Okay? There is some type of expression that is being suppressed within your aura, within your soul. Your soul really wants you to communicate it out. I'm hearing some of you guys have a very important story to share. A very important, and this could be your life story. This could be, I'm hearing like some of you guys have overcome a lot of stuff throughout your life. your life has felt like a huge adventure. Okay, maybe there's been a lot of twists and turns in and throughout your life, and I feel like there's this element of needing to share it or express it into the world in whatever way you find passion in. Does that make sense? Whatever medium of expression is you find passion within, you need to express it out, okay? I feel like Spirit's saying there is a big twist coming up in your life and it's going to be an adventurous twist, okay? I don't want you guys to freak out and think like it's a bad twist, because I feel like a lot of you guys have had like bad twists happen before. This doesn't feel like a bad twist. This feels like a good twist. And I feel like it's ready to happen because you've changed a lot, you've healed a lot. And like I said at the beginning of this reading, it feels like you've healed this part, this aspect of your inner child, okay? And now I feel like it's time to step into this adventure of how you're going to spread your message, of how you're going to interact and communicate with the world. This feels big, okay? This doesn't just feel like interacting with a few people. Like, I feel like whoever I'm speaking to is quite advanced in their journey, are quite aware of how energy works, has a connection with spirit. Like, I feel like, you know, I'm speaking to enlightened individuals. And there's something here about you being very important in this era, in this time, in this wave of souls. Very important in this collective that is currently experiencing life on Earth. There's something really important about you, your message, and what you're meant to put out into the world. I feel like your environment might be changing. Inner child healing coming up, yep. Again, like confirming what I was saying. I feel like there may be changes coming up in your environment. So some of you guys may be quite literally moving to a different place. Or just the things that you have been accepting in your environment previously, I feel like those are going to be shifting. It's going to be changing. It feels like the people around you are going to be changing. Okay. Yeah, I'm just hearing like you're not going to be, like, what you need to share, it's not going to be falling on like deaf ears. Okay. There's a new start coming for you. Okay, and this has a lot to do with like your communication. I feel like whoever I'm speaking to today, you're a very communicative person. You're a communicative person. Some people don't have that gift, guys. You know, like some people just, they're not meant to be communicators. They're meant to do other things. Okay, they're good at other things, and I feel like your gift is your communication. And that looks different, right? It's not just necessarily like, you know, how you speak to other people. This is, I mean, yes, it is about how you speak to other people, but not necessarily just like with actual conversation. Like, it's more so the way that you speak to people through whatever it is that you do. Okay? Interesting. Where do I want to go? Let's go into the tarot here. It feels like a lot of you guys are planning to make some type of move. This could quite literally be a physical move. Like some of you guys may be going on some type of adventure when it comes to exploring new environments. Some of you guys may just be planning like a move within your life, like moving pieces around, starting something new, leaving things behind to embark like on new adventures. It almost feels like you're ready for this. But I feel like you're currently at the stage where you're like still in your castle. You're still like in your castle, which I will say feels comfortable to you, right? It's familiar, but I feel like currently you're like in your castle in a comfortable environment. But I feel like you're really longing for something exciting, something vast. And I feel like right now there's something here about the planning stages. So there may be some type of research that is being done at this time, some type of planning, and something of that sort. Okay. Spirit, what else do we want to share with the amazing people watching this reading? What do they need to know? What do they need to know about what's to come? Queen of Wands. And the Lovers. Okay. Look, guys, there's a lion. There's a lion there in the back. Has a lot to do. This has a lot to do with this, like, Leo energy I'm picking up on. Okay. Okay, let me just get a few more cards and see where Spirit wants to go here with this. I'm getting this big sense of comfort coming in for you guys. Like feeling comfortable in a decision that you're making, it feeling very aligned, it feeling very divinely aligned, it feeling very purposeful, it feeling passionate, it putting you in a passionate energy. I was going to say environment, energy. 9 of Cups. Wow. There's a lot of fulfillment coming through, guys. I feel like a lot of you guys are making this decision to step into this like bad biatch energy. 7 of Wands. It's like, it doesn't matter what's coming your way. I feel like you're going to be... I just heard conquering demons in your sleep. Interesting. I just feel like whatever comes your way, whatever obstacle may come your way in the near future, I'm seeing you dodge it. I'm seeing you like dodge it or just like knock it off your path. Like it's not going to be like before. I feel like a lot of you guys are stepping into this crazy power, okay? And I feel like from that crazy power, you're making new decisions that are they feel so good. They just feel so good and satisfying. And I feel like because you're operating from this satisfied energy, anything that's going to be coming up in your path, it's like, it's nothing. It's nothing to you. Oh, beautiful. Wow. The High Priestess and the Chariot. I feel like there is something that your intuition is like nudging you to do. And with these 2 candles here, that you see how they're like burning. I hope that's focusing. You see how they're like burning down? They're almost like done burning. I feel like there is some type of anticipation or something that you're waiting for. To move, like there's something here, but like you're waiting for something to like, there's like time. There's something here about time. Maybe you're waiting for a certain like month or week or date. Like there's something here about a specific date. There's something here very strategic, okay? I feel like you've been strategic about something, or you're going to be very strategic about some type of like physical move that you're going to be making, or just energetic move. And I just, like, the energy I'm getting is that it's going to feel good. Like, you're going to feel comfortable in your decision. 111 as I'm saying that. Okay, there's a lot of fulfillment coming through. And I feel like there's fulfillment and it just feels aligned because your intuition feels aligned about it. Does that make sense? There's a sense of peace. And this sense of not fearing negativity or negative outcomes anymore. And I feel like that's going to be propelling you forward. There's going to be movement forward because of this. Because, like, there's no more hesitating, I feel. I feel like there's something that we're no longer hesitating with. And I feel like that's a decision. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be taking some type of trip that's very, like, destined with your soul. Or you're going to be making some type of move that feels really good. Again, it might be like your environment's changing. You might be moving to another place. There's something here that feels good. And I just feel like it's like Spirit's going to just be like whipping the doors open one after the other. Eight of Wands reversed. There's been some type of delay here. That's what I was saying. Like, I don't know. This may have been like your own delay. Like you delaying yourself from taking some type of move. Oh my God, guys. Yeah, I feel like you guys have been delaying some type of decision with the Judgment reversed there. Some type of decision or nudge from your higher self and your intuition. And I feel like it's like you've been kind of getting in your own way when it comes to this coming in and manifesting. Okay. Eight of Wands reversed. Again, that energy coming through of like withholding our communication, withholding our thoughts, withholding some type of conversation, withholding something that needs to be communicated. But I feel like that's shifting. Like, expect some type of, like, I just heard, like, warp speed change. Something that feels like it, like, bends reality. Like, some type of shift that feels like it's bending reality. 333 as I'm saying that. I feel like this might feel, like, I don't know. There may have been some blocks previously when it comes to this decision that I'm picking up on. There may have been some type of block. So yeah, I'm picking up on different things for you guys. Like, I feel like some of you guys are quite literally moving, shifting locations. Some of you guys are just shifting energy. And I feel like it's like shifting energy to where like we're not holding ourselves back. It applies to both of these energies I'm picking up on, where it's like we're not holding ourselves back anymore because we know that this is like the right decision for our souls. We know that this is what's actually going to make us happy. And I feel like as soon as we make that decision, it's like Spirit's just knocking all of the obstacles down, like out of your path. Does that make sense? Especially here with the Empress and the Sun. There's this type of illumination. And remember, I saw the sun in my mind's eye at the beginning, like before I started this reading. It's like there's some type of illumination when it comes to your path, okay? When it comes to like the path that's going to make you the most fulfilled, happy, abundant, feel loved. Like there's something here about illumination. And again, look, the sun is here in the Lover's card as well. There's some type of like divine illumination happening. So this may be like just an idea that comes through like lightning, and it just like, it like strikes you, and there's no denying that. Yeah, Page of Cups. Yeah, it's like this like intuitive hit that comes through, and it's like there's no more denying. Okay, remember I said a certain month may be significant? There's May. I hope that's focusing. May in that card. And that bridge. Bridges may be significant. I just heard San Francisco for some of you. It doesn't have to be, but like maybe someone has a painting of like a famous like Brooklyn Bridge, or like I don't know, something about San Francisco. I don't know, but I feel like there's this very distinct shift coming from feeling like unsatisfied, disappointed, like feeling like we're getting crumbs in life, or like it's almost like ourselves. It's like we're settling for crumbs, where it's like there's there's such great grand things that are waiting for us, and I feel like it's like just like a decision away. Okay, it's just like the yes card that I pulled. It's like just having to say yes to something, and it just opening like floodgates of happiness, abundance, satisfaction for you, movement forward. I feel like some of you guys are going to be feeling very, 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 very confident in yourselves moving forward, confident in your decisions, confident just in who you are and what you're embodying. Who, like the energy that you're embodying. I feel like your higher self is really proud of you and is really happy. Wow, is really happy. Yeah. Oh, that's so funny. It's like your higher self feels like you're doing yourself justice going forward. It's like you're not settling for crumbs going forward. You're doing yourself justice. Okay. And with the world as well. I feel like some of you guys have been in some type of like vulnerable situation or feeling very exposed, not feeling very in control, like in the past. And I feel like Spirit's saying that is coming to an end with the World card. It's like there's some type of divine justice being like, I was going to say like prayed over in your life. Okay. Being brought into your life. These are all major arcanas, guys. So that's telling me that like you guys are in this big pivotal energy where I feel like if you're being nudged to make changes and moves, yeah, Knight of Wands. If you're being called to like pounce on something, yeah, Death. These are all freaking major arcanas. Okay, if you're feeling called to pounce on something and leave, and again, the sun coming through, guys, and leave something behind, whether it be an environment or just whatever it is, it's going to be different for you guys maybe, but like an environment, people, this feels like environment though. Okay. I feel like it's like blessed. It's aligned. It's like a yes. Okay. It's a yes. It's a yes. It's right. There's some type of growth happening here. And I feel like this is connected with the message that I was channeling initially when it comes to your voice. I feel like you guys are going to be moving to a certain place or environment that feels like aligned and balanced with your energy. It's like, I feel like before the environments you've been in, yeah, Four of Wands reversed. I feel like the environments that you've been in before, they've been very draining and they haven't really been like where you're meant to be or where you belong. I feel like there's something here about that, okay? And take that as it resonates. Like it might be like your actual physical environment, like where the city you live in, like the apartment you live in, the house you live in, the people you're around, like the work environment you're around. Like it's going to be different for you guys, but there's some type of like, I feel like risk being taken here, or like, maybe not risk, because I feel like you guys have been like thinking about it. It doesn't feel like very impulsive is what I'm trying to say. Like maybe it is a risk, but it doesn't feel overly impulsive necessarily. I feel like this has been something that you've been evaluating. Anyway, I just feel like wherever you're going, whether it be like physically or just energetically, I feel like it's aligned with like this message of you sharing with the world. Okay. It's like, I feel like the new environment that you're going to be in, it's going to be very conducive to what you're meant to do, to your purpose. Okay. I feel like a lot of you guys maybe have been feeling this like stagnant energy. Guys, what was I saying? I love Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. Incredible. What was I saying? I feel like some of you guys have been feeling like drained, energetically depleted. Like I'm just getting the sense of not feeling very inspired. And I feel like moving forward, that's the big change that's coming. And like I said, whatever type of shift it is, whether it's like an actual physical environment, although I feel like it is for a lot of you guys, or not, there's something here about being able to be more authentic, which is what we've been talking about, right? Expressing ourselves in a more authentic way. Because you're going to be in an environment that's like supportive to what you need to become. Basically. What a gorgeous message. Thank you, Spirit. What a gorgeous message. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be meeting new people, developing new friendships. Guys, what did I say? What did I say? I told you guys that there's gonna be this like warp speed, something that feels like it defies time and gravity. Did I not say that? It literally says on here, spiritual acceleration, progress, technology. Stargate heart chakra opening, unlocking generosity. Yeah, the universe is going to be very, very generous with you going forward. And you're also going to be around people that are like that have an activated heart chakra. I feel like a lot of the people that you've been around in the past, they've been very closed off energetically. Like I'm hearing multiple blocks along their system. Sacred inner space, sacral chakra, tenderness, sensuality. Okay, yeah, so sacral chakra. Remember, I was talking about creative expression. I feel like wherever you're moving to, guys, or whether it be an energy or, like I said, a place, I keep repeating myself, sorry. Just to clarify. Whatever it is, guys, I feel like it's so aligned with your sense of creativity and expression, and like you're gonna be feeling like $1,000,000 is what I'm hearing. Like there is some type of weird shift that defies logic happening here, okay? Some of you guys may be starting some type of like business online or doing some type of research online, coming up with something like revolutionary is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Crown chakra upgrade. Divine connection, holy experiences, miraculous energy. What was I saying? It's like, it's going to be like, whatever this is, it's going to feel like it's like defying logic, defying gravity, defying like your life. But this is also about the ideas that come through. I just heard being split apart to be put back in a better way, like in an upgraded way. Interesting. Okay, I feel like I said, I feel like you guys, with these changes coming in, like you're gonna just be feeling so aligned with spirit, like so aligned with your higher self. Like it's this energy of like rebirth coming through, honestly. Like I feel like a lot of you guys are like starting a new life. And I feel like you're gonna be around a lot of people that have like I'm hearing visionary energy. Visionaries. I feel like that's what you've been craving. It kind of feels like, you know what I'm getting, guys? Like this energy of like this, like of an incredible artist being stuck in the suburbs. Like that's what I'm feeling. And like being surrounded by like people that just like go to 9 to 5s or like, you know, like white picket fence. And like it just doesn't feel like aligned. And it's like, no wonder you feel misunderstood and like you don't belong, because it's like you don't. You're supposed to be somewhere bigger, vaster, is what I'm hearing. Somewhere vaster. You're supposed to be around people that are like-minded, that think big, that are like revolutionists, is what I'm hearing. Okay? Let's pull some tea leaves for extra confirmation direction here. What else does the person watching this need to know? Okay, wait. Before we pull the tea leaves, I actually want to read the guidebook for this Memories of Atlantis energy stuff. What did I just say? Energy stuff? I just want to see what that card... I'm feeling called to do that. Okay, so we're going to do that. I just heard the soul sister, soul sister. I don't know why that came through. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna skip through that, but okay. Let's just see what this what the message is for this card. It says, you're being transported through a gateway to connect with ancient Atlantis. Know that by drawing this card today, you're receiving blessings from the Atlantean Council of Light, who are dedicated to the evolution of the soul. You're becoming aware of your gifts. Yeah, and this is an exciting time, but also a time when the energies of your ego can become loud and obnoxious. Know that the gateway is appearing to remind you to stay aligned with the highest good and rooted in the energies of devotion. Then there can be a great coming together of the human and spiritual, and you can live in a more evolved way. Yeah, guys, what was I saying? I feel like it's this energy of like big vastness. Like you're meant to communicate some type of message, art, like whatever it is for you, whatever it is that your divine unique creation is. I feel like you're meant to be sharing that with the world on like a grand level. Okay. Like being seen by a lot of people. However, I feel like when this comes in, there's this energy of like staying grounded in God, staying grounded in the divine, because I feel like I said, the divine want to use you as some type of channel, okay? Because whatever it is that you're going to be channeling down and through you, through your expression, it's very divine, and it's like this is part of your soul's mission. And so I feel like there's this energy of like, don't get carried away by like the glitz and glam, or don't get carried away by like the ego, basically, right? By thinking that you're better than or something, and forgetting kind of like what, like being rooted in your mission, basically. Time to go out and have fun. Yeah, like some of you guys may like be kind of like living the high life in the future, or really like, I don't know, like having a lot of excitement in your life. And it's kind of like maybe you're, there's this risk of kind of losing touch with like what got you to where you are in the first place. Does that make sense? It's like always staying humble no matter what. Force is working against you. Yeah, this feels like it's like, it feels like clash of like light and dark, where it's kind of like you need to be careful of like your shadow. Okay? Because if we're not aware of the shadow, it can easily swallow us whole, right? And so I feel like it's really important here that we're aware of our shadow. We're aware of kind of like what gets us more in that egoic energy, and staying grounded, like basically like walking the middle path, staying balanced, right? Understanding that we can enjoy life, enjoy the grapes that we're given, basically the fruit that we've reaped. I don't even know if that's the saying, but whatever, you know what I mean. Being able to enjoy that, but also not letting it consume us, okay? August is going to be relevant. Okay, so there may be a big shift happening in August. Maybe August is your birthday. Maybe something about last August. August is very significant between now and August. I feel like in August there may be this like shift that I'm feeling comes in. A long journey, yeah, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. What was I saying, guys? Yeah, some of you guys are quite literally taking some type of like destined trip, or moving somewhere. Or again, just there's some type of like crazy mental shift happening. And it's like giving you the clarity that you've been asking for. The direction, just like the confirmation I'm hearing. Compliments from an admirer, great worry over nothing. You will be shown the way. What was I saying? Yes. And remember what was I saying about lightning, guys? Something striking you like an idea, or clarity striking you like lightning. Yeah. There's vacation on the bottom of the deck too. Like I said, some of you guys are going to be taking some trip that just changes your life. Guys, I feel like you're going to be very admired, okay? There's a lot of admiration coming through today for you in your near future. There's a sense of being admired by others, being complimented a lot for what you've created, what you've done. Like there's something here about you being recognized. And I feel like spirits may be saying right now that we're a little bit worried. We're a little bit worried about the outcome of this, or that we won't be appreciated, because it's like there's this wound of not being appreciated in the past. Changes in your life, goal-oriented person, dark woman. So you may have dark hair, or you may be like partnering up, or collaborating, or doing something with a woman that has dark hair. Ace of Swords. and King of Swords. Okay, guys, look, I feel like the clarity and direction that you're waiting for, it's coming, especially here with the Ace of Swords and the Candle card coming through. You'll be shown the way. This is like, what was I saying? That lightning striking you, where there's this clarity that comes, and now there's this confidence to take action on something that we've been maybe hemming and hawing over in the past. Three of Wands, yes. Yeah, this is a trip. This is a project. This is something that we've been planning. This has something to do with our future. Something that we've been planning for our future. Page of Pentacles. Okay. I'm gonna wrap up, okay, because my camera's gonna die on me. But there's this energy, guys, of there's a new opportunity coming into your physical reality. And you're gonna be offered it. And I feel like you're kind of evaluating it. Yeah, you're very close to achieving your goal. I feel like you're evaluating something. And I feel like it's, I just split the happy ending. And I feel like it's time to go after what you want, basically. Okay? Yep, a new start's coming. Abundance. Personal growth. Surrender and change. Yep. I'm not going to show you guys. Yeah, they're here. This messy. Spirituality. Yep. Guys, what you've been asking for, it's coming. Okay, but just when it comes in, when the 777 may also be relevant. Guys, when all these huge shifts happen in your life, please just remember who you are. Please stay grounded in your truth. Stay grounded in spirit. Stay grounded in God. And, like, just giddy up, basically. Okay? I love you. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.